In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create a chain ring. So as you can see, the loops are not touching each other, they are all separate loops. So it's flexible ring. So I will also talk about giving the thickness to every loop and also kind of cut some part of the loop. So let's start. The first thing is to create a circle in your front viewport, center 0 and diameter 18 millimeter. And the next thing is to create an ellipse from your top viewport by 0 point and make sure that your grid snap is on. So snap on 3 millimeters, and the second axis I will type number 4, something like this. So we create an ellipse by 6 to 8. And I'm going to use twist. So under transform, twist, and select my ellipse and enter. Start of twist axis is 0 point from my top viewport, and the end is this one of the quad. And so infinite should be yes. And now if I go to my right viewport, I'm gonna just click on my C plane and just drag it to somewhere over here, which I think is fine. So I twist this ellipse shape. The next thing is to pipe with the diameter of 2 and enter. So something like this. And if I select my pipe and turn off my grid snap, I can just move this manually over here. Once I did that, I can create this loop around my ring size by using polar array. So this is my object, enter, center 0, number of items 13, and 360 degree. Okay, so this is my chain ring, which is slightly different than here. So here we can see that it's touching, so the ring is, after printing, this will be not flexible, so it will be like a ring, ring shape, and it's not like falling like a chain. But if you change the because I think I twist this curve maybe more than this one over here, so you have to play with, if you don't want to loops to touch each other, you can change the diameter of the pipe, or you can change the twist degree. So but for me it's fine. I'm going to select this curve and select, so I'm gonna select my circle and which holding down the shift key and select this chip to move it to curve layers and select all. Now I can Boolean union them, because if the loops are not touching, there is no point to do Boolean union because it's not working. You can just group them, but because the loops in this case are touching, I can Boolean union them. So I'm going to Boolean union. Now it's one piece, I can move it take this layer and just turn it off, because I'm gonna show you how you can create this kind of, let me turn off this. Now I will show you how you can create this kind of thickness, how you can create a tube. I just cut it to show you how it will be like, I mean, if you want to give thickness and you also want to give different diameter of the pipe around your curve, because here is thicker, here is thinner. The first thing is to split the curve, because you need to cut some part of this twisted shape. So I'm gonna just place some kind of point, 2 points on my curve over here and use split, but make sure that you click on point to point, and now you can just delete this extra part and also these 2 points. Now you can use pipe. This is my curve, so the thick should be yes, and this is fine. Shape blending local and the gap flat. Now you can, if you want to be really exact, you have to type your radius or diameter. I just want to do manually because I'm just going to show you guys how to do it. Just choose the thickness, and now the other side, maybe a bit or something like that. And because shape blending is local, I can also give some this thickness over here, something like this and something like this. You can also choose as many as you want, but for me 1 is fine. Okay, there you go, this is the result. So if you just go to your front viewport and move it to the top, and again use polar array to just array around this ring size, then you will see the result. So here it's touching, but in this one it's a bit thinner, so there is kind of a gap between. So I'm gonna turn off this layer, and again, because they are touching, I can also use Boolean union. So I'm gonna select all, Boolean union, and then it will be one piece, which I'm gonna move it to this layer. And if I use enab to show you, it will be something like this. You can also see it in different viewports. And again for your chain ring. And this is the final result. I hope you like it, and I will talk to you in the next one.